ever joined in the session. This is our reference image for today's workshop. Okay. This is called still life. Still life. Okay. In the still life, I have chosen fruits and the bowl. Okay. So, how to first question we will get into we'll got question like how to compose this image onto a white paper. That will be our first question. Okay. Good, Shrija. Yeah. Shrija is telling that doodling means by using different elements like shapes and creating any design out of it. Really nice. Really great, Shrija. Okay. So coming back to the still life. Okay. On white paper, how to compose this drawing? That will be our question. For For that, what we have to do, we have to analyze the ratio of the image. Okay. For that reason, what I will do, if you ask me, what ma'am, what you will do, how you will compose on the paper, on white paper, then my answer is first of all, I draw horizontal line, okay, in the middle of the paper. Draw it, everyone. Yeah. First step, what you have to do once you saw the reference image, okay, you need to draw a horizontal line in the middle of the paper. Okay, what paper we have taken? We have taken 300 GSM paper. Okay, GSM means what? If you know, just type it in the chat. Okay, let me see how many of you know the meaning of GSM. In my sense, GSM means thickness of the paper. Okay. For watercolor, if we use normal paper like this, okay, it won't stay. When we start layering, okay, this paper will get, yes, Nasreen said thickness of paper. Yeah, good Nasreen, good. Okay, okay. Now, whenever we apply the layering method, okay, what happened? Normal paper, it will get tear. Because of that reason, we will go to the thick paper, that is 300 GSM paper. Okay. Above 300, above 300 GSM paper, what happened? It will become like a board. Okay. It will look like a board. And that is not that much useful for the watercolor painting. So 300 GSM is apt. Did you got this point? And everyone, have you drawn this horizontal line? It should be light. I'm making it thick, okay? But when you draw on your paper, okay, just make it light. Is that okay? Now, before drawing this reference image onto my paper, one more question I want to ask. Please please give the response, okay? So that this session will become more interactive. Is that okay? What what is the thing which you feel happy, okay, to draw? That means what makes you to draw and which type of drawing you feel happy to draw. This is the question. If anyone knows, please share your thought in the chat. Yes, Kavya said mandala art. She likes mandala art and she feel happy while drawing mandala art. Very nice. Now, we will break down this reference image. Whatever reference image you take, you need to break down. Okay. What our eyes will do? Our eyes see completely. and complete image we will see at a time. But while drawing, what you have to do, you need to break down the image. How to break down? Boho painting, yes. Yeah. I don't know your name, but someone said doodling is drawing random stuff when bored for me. Okay, okay. Now we will break down it. Okay, how to break down? First, we I am going to start with bowl. Okay, so I want to fit this bowl in a geometrical shape. What are the geometrical shape? You know, geometrical shapes are like circle, square, triangle, rectangle. Isn't it? These are all called as geometrical shapes. Okay. We will be fitting these geometrical shapes in this reference image. Okay. First, I'll take this bowl part. Okay. And see here above the bowl part, this one, this rim part, it is looking like a vowel shape. Completely, if you draw like this, okay, it will look like a vowel. Okay. So what we will do first, we will draw a vowel. Now go to your page. I think everyone has reference image with you. Okay. We have already shared reference image. Please follow that. Please keep it with you so that you can easily follow the steps. Whenever you are drawing, your lid, pencil lid should be sharp. Okay. Then only it will be easy to draw. See here, first what I am doing. From here I am starting. Okay, I am not drawing directly. I am just giving a imaginary shape. I felt it will be a vowel. So let me give a vowel shape like this. See, need not to be perfect oval. Okay, just with free hand. It is an imaginary thing. So with free hand you can make like this. Is this visible for everyone? Do you want me to make it dark? I think this is dark enough. Okay. Tape, no, you can use anything tape. Okay, it is not a big problem. You can use. See, once the painting is completed, okay, these edges will be, we will take out these edges. Okay, usually what I do, I'll take a knife and I'll cut along the sides. Okay, so it is not a big problem, big issue. Tape, why we are attaching this tape? It it fixes the paper properly without moving. Okay, while drawing it should get fixed. Is that okay? Who asked this question? Priyanka. Priyanka, is that okay? You can use. Let you can use and start drawing. Okay. Now vowel shape is completed. Okay. See here, down this part. Okay. It is looking like a U shape. Okay. Down to the vowel shape, it is looking like U shape. Okay. Start drawing U. First draw whatever you feel, whatever you see. Okay. Then only we can develop it into a shape or we can give it a form. Okay. Whatever you see the lines, you just keep on drawing by giving its geometrical shape. Okay. Now what you have to do? This part is over, U shape is over, right? Down to this, one more U is there. Okay? Just draw it. U shape. Okay? Done. Next, I'm going to the next step. That is oranges. See here, in the oranges, you see all in circular forms. Okay? So, we will start from the down one. Afterwards, we will go to the fruits which is inside the bowl. Okay? Which is outside the bowl. That we will draw first. Afterwards, we will go to the fruits which is inside the bowl. Okay? This one, it is looking like a circle. Okay, and this is also a circle, so I am drawing two circles now. Inside the bowl, just erase the horizontal line like this. Okay, try to draw a circle with free hand. See, need not to be perfect. Okay, just try. When you try, then only you will get, right? So you need to try with free hand. Use your eraser. Okay, don't use any stencils and all. Try to do with your free hand. Do it. Everyone do this one. Okay. Till then, I have one more question to ask. Okay. Whatever you feel, just type it in the chat. Is that okay? So, question is, what are the things you observe in the nature? What are the things you observe in the nature and how can you relate to the drawing? What are the things you observe in the nature and how can you relate to the drawing? Yes. Yeah, trees are the object you see, and while drawing, how you will start? That is the question. Archana, Kavya, yes. Okay, this completed. Now, what I am doing? This orange is sliced. Okay, it is open. It is cut open. So down part is looking like U, or we can call it as C. So anything according to your imagination, you can fit. For me, it is looking like U. For you, it might be differ. Like you can imagine like C. Okay. So let me draw that part. Yes. Romi, you said flowers, right? For flowers, what the geometrical shape will you give? To draw a flower, what you have imagined that flower to draw, what geometrical shape you give? And Darker line I need to draw? Yeah, I'll draw. Okay. Palak. Yeah, I'll draw darker line. Okay. Just I'm making sure it is coming properly or not. So that only I'm drawing it light. Okay. Uh, yes. Inside it, one more circle you draw. Okay. And it is looking like a flower. Like this. Very near lines you have to draw. Yeah, I'm going to draw it darker. Okay. Let me check the ratio so that if it is if I'm having a problem, I can erase it completely and draw it again. Now it is visible. Now is this visible? Who said draw darker line? Ahmad. Ahmad, is that visible? Palak? No, not it. And just join like this. Okay. Now here you can erase a bit inside it. Horizontal line, just erase it. Now we don't need. Okay. So many have given answer. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Now what we will do? We will, before drawing inside the bowl, okay, we will give shape to the bowl now. Okay. Start developing the shape. Just erase this line. Vowel we have drawn, right? Your name pronouncing is little bit difficult. Yeah, that's okay, Kavita. That's okay. Fine. Okay. See, don't, we are going to paint, right? So according to that, we can change. Is that okay, Kavita? Yours is not beautiful. What? Okay. Now, just draw one more line like this inside. Okay. And okay. Okay, fine. Draw like this. Just we are developing. Okay. We have given some shape to it and we are slowly developing. By drawing lines. Okay. By drawing lines and all, we'll try to develop. Just draw C shape down. Give it a proper shape. Okay, and here it is not curve. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, do it. I'm doing slowly only. Okay. Just what I'm doing, I'm have given one geometrical shape. After that, I'm just developing it into form. I'm trying to develop. Okay, it will take time. Do it slowly. No need to do it fast. Okay. Here shadow will come so that I mark like that for shadow part. Okay. If you see the reference image, you can see circles for orange, three circles. Okay. First, we will draw these three circles and then we will go to the banana part. Now draw it. This much you can draw. Not yet drawn. Sunil. Not yet started. Okay. I am waiting for others to complete this part. Okay. I'll be moving to the next step. Okay. From here, uh, one second. From this part, you can draw a circle like this. Okay. And this part, one more circle. Inside it, a small circle. Okay. Circles I'm drawing. Thank you. And above two oranges, there are one more orange is there. There is one more orange is there. Okay. Mm. Yeah, you can use watercolor tubes too. Okay. That's fine. If you don't have cakes, you can use tubes. Okay. Not a big problem. Whatever you have, you use that. Because we are in the class, we can't do anything now. Okay. Till here completed. Let me move to the next step. I think everyone got the reference image, right? So please follow the reference image. Okay. Now for banana, I am drawing from the top side. Okay. Just draw a line like this. Slant line. First draw slant line. Okay. After that, draw a curve line. After that, draw one more slant line like this. After this, draw a sleeping line. Okay. We'll go slowly so that everyone can draw. One more sleeping line. Curve. Okay. And just draw V shape. Down to the V. Draw slant line. Everyone are following? Yeah. I think everyone are following. I think everyone are doing. And just draw a slant line and join all these things like this. Okay. So what we did, we tried to draw this part. This part we tried to draw. Okay. Here you can see highlights. Few highlight part is there. Mid-tone part is there. Dark tones are there. Okay. So draw it that one. Thank you, Kavita. So one more question I want to ask. If you see any reference image that might be a cartoon or anything, how you will start to draw on a paper? Don't tell what I said now, okay? How you will start that, okay. How you will start, you just type it in the chat. When you see any reference image, how you will start drawing on a paper? How do you start drawing on a paper? Just type it in the chat. Okay. Now I am moving to the next step. What I will do here, see here, this part, draw slant line. Yeah, nice, Archana. Yes, Kavya. Good, nice. And one more slant line like this. Okay. After this, what you have to do? Just draw a curve and join here. Draw a curve and join here. Here, curve like this. Yeah, with imagination of volume. Yes, really nice. Shamia. Is that I'm pronouncing correct your name? Shamia? Am I pronouncing it correct? Shrija. Shrija said from the center of the image. Yeah. Kavita, then what is your name? If you are not Kavita, what is your name? Okay. And next banana I'm drawing. For that, from here, just draw a standing line like this and join here. One more standing line. Make it a curve. One more standing line, sorry, one curved line, and join like this. Okay, like this, like this, and like this. Okay, so you need to understand the space of the paper. Okay, above part and all, if you draw it above, what happens is, if it any damage happens this part, and okay, that will go when you are framing, when you want to frame your painting and all, you need to leave space. This above part, you need to leave space, and for down also you need to leave space. So you need to understand how much you can draw, or how much you can draw on the paper. Okay, this is not portrait, right? This is a still life image, so that we can adjust the image. Okay, now what I'll do, I'm drawing grapes, which is starting from here. Draw a small sleeping line like this. Okay, fine. Adya, Janvi. Okay, okay. Whatever the names I'm seeing, no, that I'm taking. Okay. So you need to mention your name so that I'll take that name. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine, Janvi. Now, after drawing sleeping line, draw curve line like this. Okay. Little, bring little here. Okay. We'll start here then. And draw a grape to this. Okay. And one more question I want to ask, that what is the color which you like most when you want to paint? Whatever the medium you take, what is the color you like most? Just draw circles for the grapes like this. And here one circle is there. And above here one circle is there, big one. Okay. Grapes, if you see that, it doesn't look exact shapes, right? When you see uh, directly, if you see the direct grapes without reference, okay, you can see it doesn't look exact shape. Okay. So we can take advantage here. According to that, we can draw. For grapes also, it is having some dark tones, mid tones. Okay. Monochrome colors. Cherry red color or royal blue. Yeah, very nice. Poster colors. Good. Yeah. My drawing will be, see, every artist are different. Okay, while drawing. You are all artists. Okay. So don't compare with me. Okay, how I am drawing, don't compare with me. Just grasp the concept. Okay, and after the class, with this help of this concept, you can able to paint with the other reference image. Okay, so don't compare with this. Okay, and here this is. Now I'm just moving my pencil little fast. Here some darker shade is there. If you observe in the reference image, okay, down which is above the orange, okay, that grapes are looking in darker value tone. Okay, so that we given that one. Now on this inside the grapes, there are highlight parts. So I'm mentioning that highlight part also like this. Yeah, really. I appreciate you, Akanksha Kumari. Really, yes, practice. Even for maths, for drawing, everything, practice is very much needed, right? You know one thing, every artist is a fresh learner. Okay, every day artist will be learning some new concepts by observing the nature. Okay, isn't it? Do you agree with me? Every artist is a learner. Okay, no one can say he is a perfect artist. I feel, in my sense, I feel that. You might feel different, right? So horizontal line I don't need now, so I'm erasing it. Slowly what I'm doing, I'm going to move to the painting part. Okay. Yeah, Palak. This one is circles, right? So I have drawn like this. You draw. Oil pastels you like. Roomy. Yes. Yeah, drawing part is completed. I'm just waiting. You need to draw. Okay? Is that okay for you? Yes. Do it. Yeah. So one more question I will ask. Okay. In your sense, what do you mean like mid-tone value? What which makes mid-tone? Which makes to look like mid-tone? Yeah, I'm waiting. Draw it. Okay. And my question is, okay, whenever you are drawing, okay, there will be some mid-tones. What it actually called as in your sense, if you know. You can't hear me? Okay. Now again I'm asking, okay, in your sense, okay, in your imagination, what you feel or what you after seeing some reference image, how can you identify the midtones? Midtones. Kavya given answer. Lighter colors. Yeah. For what question you have given? I am asking, whenever you see anything, any reference image or any live images, live objects, okay, how you identify the mid-tone values, how you identify mid-tone? Okay, try to think and answer. Okay, can I move to the next step, coloring part, which is very important today, our topic? Okay, so can I move to the next step? Is that okay, everyone? For coloring purpose, you need to take color palette. These are watercolor cakes. If you don't have this, if you have tubes, use that. Okay, if you have this, use this. Okay, next you need to take clear water in a cup and brushes. I am taking brush number 8 and 6. Okay, whatever, if you don't have that brush, you can use whatever brush is available with you. Okay, see this? This is called mop brush. Okay, this is specially used for watercolor painting. Okay, this number is 8. I am using this, I'll be using this for background and so many things. I'll be using this brush only because I'm much comfortable with this. Okay, and you can use 6 number brush also. Yes, this is 6 number brush. Okay, so you can use this also. For detailing and all, if you want detailing part, you can go to the smaller number brushes. You can choose smaller number brushes like 0. Okay. And take cloth. Take cloth for cleaning the brush. Everyone are ready? Can I move to the next step? Coloring part. Ready? Whatever the extra things. Okay. You just erase it now itself. Because once color is applied, paint is applied, it is difficult to erase and adjust. Or if you are very much perfect in applying colors, then you can directly use the colors. Can I move to the next step? Ready? Yes. Now what you have to do? I'll go from, always I'll choose the color which is which we can see more. In if you see in this reference image, I feel oranges are more. Okay. So I'll start coloring from orange. Okay. So before coloring, you need to understand mid-tone, highlight value, mid-tone value and darker values and shadows. See here, in this every orange, there is a highlight part. Okay. See here, I am making a circle like this. If you observe in your reference image, okay, whatever the brushes you have, you use that. Okay, don't ask me about that. Whatever brushes you have, you can use. I am using these brushes and it is preferable. Okay, and this is called highlight part. In all oranges, we see highlight part. Okay, and we can see the mid-tone part. Around this highlight part, you can see the lighter value, lighter color, isn't it? If you observe in your reference image, you can see the lighter colors, isn't it? That colors we can call it as mid-tone value. Okay. And the dark part you can see here, shadow part. Okay. For every orange, for every object, I'll call it as object. Okay. For every object, there is a shadow part, darker part. For making it easy to understand, I am using word called dark. Okay. For darker part, there will be, see here, highlight. Around highlight, midtone part is there. Down to the midtone, there is a darker tonal value. Okay. And down to this circle, there formed a shadow. Here we can see shadows part for bowl and all. Okay. So first what we will do, we will move from one color in a layering form. First we will go from light, second step medium, third step darker. Okay, we don't go directly to the dark. For pencil shading and watercolor painting, we will use this rule. Okay, lighter value to the medium value and to the darker value. Okay, for applying lighter value, I am not going to use directly orange, though it is visible like orange. Okay, if you see in your reference image, okay, yeah, you can use 15 shades also. If you see in the reference image, okay, you see orange directly. But here, as an artist, you need to think how the orange is coming. What are the colors can be observed in this? So, observation you should develop more. For that, I said to doodle more. Now, you got to know why I said doodling. Observation is very important. Okay. Now, what you have to do? These are the colors. Okay. And I'll take my brush and water. First, I'll take lemon yellow to my palette. This is lemon yellow and add here. See, you should not put more water on the cakes. Okay, to make it loose, you need to add little water. How to add water? Just your brush tip should dip in the water like this and then take out the color like this and then add it to the palette. Did you understood this part? I have taken lemon yellow or you can call it as a light yellow. Is that okay? Everyone understood? Yes. Now what I'll do? I'll clean my brush now. I'll keep this aside. Now just I'll be applying here. First this part. I'll apply clean water first. I'm not applying the color. I'll apply clean water here. Okay. And start applying the lemon yellow. You need to apply it very lightly. Don't apply it dark. Okay. Because on the oranges, if you can see your reference image, okay, there is a highlight part. To make it visible, we'll be starting with lemon yellow color. Okay. For all oranges, I'll follow the same step that first I'll apply little water, clear water like this, and I'll apply lemon yellow. Again here also same thing. First apply clear water. Okay. And on the wet surface, you need to apply lemon yellow. Okay. Wet on wet technique we are using. What technique we are using? Note it down if it is possible. Okay. Wet on wet technique we are using. If it is possible, you can note it down. Wet on wet technique we are using. Yeah, ask if you have any questions. Ask. That's fine. Now apply yellow color here. Okay. Once it is done, what you have to do? Let it dry. Okay. It has to dry completely. Yeah. It need to dry a little bit, not completely. And after this, you can take dark yellow. Slowly, we are moving to the mid-tone value. Take dark yellow to your palette like this. Okay. Now start applying this dark yellow. I said highlight part is visible, no? That part you need to leave, and around that part you add mid-tone value. Once dark yellow you apply, if whatever yellow you have, you apply that, okay? Because it just we need for mid-tone value. Now I am moving to the orange color, okay? Just add orange color to your palette. Now I start applying the orange because it should not get dry. Before it dries, we need to add orange. Add like this. Your brush should move like this, so that this part we can see darker tone here, and slowly it will move to the mid tone, isn't it? Yes. Like this you have to paint. Let it dry. Okay, we will be applying one more layer on this. That's fine. Light yellow, if you don't have, whatever yellow you have, you use. Okay, if you have dark yellow, mix it with white color. It will become little light color. Okay, so you apply that one. Is that okay? Hmm? And this part, I am making it. Here you, if you see, if you observe in the reference image, here down part, we can observe dark tonal value. Okay, so because of that, what I'll do, I'll take orange directly now, and I'll start applying orange here. Till here it is looking like dark tonal value. Okay, so after that I cleaned my brush. Okay, now I'm applying light yellow to it, and I'm blending like this. Okay, do it. You can mix, okay, to get orange. You can mix red color and light yellow color, or yellow color you can mix. You will get little dark orange, which gives the tinge of red. Okay, we need pure orange. We don't need tinge now. Okay, for this layer, we don't need red. Okay, did you understood? Now I am taking light yellow color. Okay, if you have dark yellow, what you have to do? You just mix with the white color, dark yellow Mix with the white color. Did you got to get orange color? Red and yellow you can mix little bit and it will give tinge. It is not direct orange, it will give tinge. Okay? Yeah. Now around this yellow color, I am adding direct orange. Yes. In my drawing, no, lines are very thick. Okay. So it will differ. So that only I said to draw lightly. For watercolor painting, no, you need to draw lightly. If not, it will disturb the paints. Okay, it disturb the value scale. Okay, let it be. Now I am going to change my brush. I'll take 6 number brush. Yes, 6 number brush. Inside the orange, I'll see highlight part and I see mid tone and also dark tone. So to get that values, I will add lemon yellow, that is light yellow first. Okay, we will we will go from lighter value to the darker value. Okay, so to make lighter value, you need to use lemon yellow. Everyone are doing? Are you able to do? Are you able to follow my instructions? Everyone, please type it in the chat if everyone are following me or able to understand my instructions. Okay. If you interact more, then I will get to know that you are painting along with me. Okay. Yeah. Till here, everyone do it. Till here, everyone completed. Can I move to the next step? Okay. Now I'm moving to the next step. Here we have given lighter value. Okay. Inside it, small circle is there, right? That one is looking like some orange, darker orange. Okay. Around this, apply lemon yellow. Okay. Completed. Yes. Can I move to the next step? Next step is I am making it, I am trying to make it mid-tone value. For mid-tone value, I am using orange. You can use orange mix with white color to get the mid-tone value, or you can use gambogi hue or dark yellow we can call. If you don't know hue, gambogi yellow we can call. Just do it like strokes like this. Okay, do it like this. Okay, now what you have to do, just pull the color up. Okay, now immediately you need to add orange here. It should not get dry. Okay, so your brush should move little fast so that the dark tonal value will get sit here, will go on sit here. If not, if once it is dried, no, the blending will be not, like, it doesn't look proper. Okay, the three tonal values is, should be visible here. One is light highlight value, okay, and another is mid-tone value, and another is dark tone value. It go and sit like this. It should mix like this. Okay. Now with the clean brush, you just take yellow color, lemon yellow or light yellow color, and you just pull the color like this. If you observe in the video, you observe the video, can able to understand this part. Okay. Now what you have to do, just take yellow color, light yellow color, and wherever the white spaces are there, just add light yellow. Okay. Here if you observe in the reference image, you can see the white color directly. Okay, but I don't want that white. Okay, I need little yellow color so that the all tonal values will come out and it look perfectly. Did you understood, everyone? You got this point? Value scale is very important for every type of painting. For any medium, value scale is very important. Okay. Now what I am doing now? I am just mixing, taking red color and mixing it with orange. Okay. I take red color and I'll just mix with the orange and near to the lines. Okay. Here I am just giving the strokes. Why I am doing this? Because my pencil marks are very dark. So I don't want sharp edges over here with pencil marks. Okay. So I'm making with red and orange so that these dark lines will get covered. So I'm holding brush in the form of tripod mode, that is called how we will write. While writing, how we will hold pencil with three fingers, right? Like that I'm holding. I'm not holding free hand. Okay. So that inside this part will come dark. Now around the circle, what I'll do, I'll take out little color out. like this. Okay. Now for these oranges, it got dried. So I'm again adding little water over here so that color will move easily. Okay. So for this, I'm adding dark yellow color. I said where will be the highlight part. That part, I'm just making it around, and around that, I'm applying the mid-tonal value. Okay. Just add mid-tone value like this. I'll add little more, one more layer of mid-tone value because it got dried, no? That lemon yellow we added first layer. So it will be little difficult. So I'm adding second layer of light dark yellow. On top of that, immediately you need to take orange and start adding. See here on your right side, if you observe the reference image on right side, it is looking dark. That is dark tonal value is there. So on right side, I am moving from right side. I am moving like this, my brush. Okay. With the little strokes I am giving, and I am moving with my brush like this. So right side, no, it should look dark compared to the left side. Is that okay for you, everyone? Yeah. Now I'm adding little border line. Actually, border line, I won't suggest to add border line. But here for orange, no, border line, I feel it is looking like a shadow. See here, it is giving the tinge of red mixed with red border line. Okay, because of the photographer, the angle the photo has taken, no, because of that reason, it is looking like that. So you need to add little border line with orange first, like this, slowly. Okay. And what you have to do, clean your brush and just pull the color like this. So that what happens, the sharp edges won't be visible. Did you got this point? Okay. So slowly like this, you have to understand the reference image first. You need to understand the value scale first. Okay. Then you need to start painting. Okay. I am just using clear water here because it got dry. So I am using clear water here so that I can make it little wet. On this wet surface, now what I am adding, which color I am adding? I am adding dark yellow color. Okay. Add dark yellow color like this. Why we are using dark yellow? To get the mid-tone value. Okay. To get the mid-tone value, if it is possible, you can make a note. Okay. For highlight part, we used light yellow color. For highlight part, we used light yellow color. Okay. For mid-tone part, we are using gombegi hue or dark yellow. Till down, you can make it like this. Because this part, no, here shadow is there. So we need to apply mid-tone value. On that, we have to apply the shadow part. Shadow part in a sense that will be darker part. Okay. But we don't use any black colors or we don't use any black colors. Okay. We will try to get the black, like dark tonal value by mixing with the colors. Before that, we will complete the orange first. So if you observe this orange, where do you see the dark tonal value? On your right side. So start from the dark tonal value, orange, like this. Your brush, you should not move brush like this. Don't move like this. When you are painting on the circle, painting in the circle, your brush should move slowly in the form of half moons. Did you got this point, everyone? And slowly you need to pull the color out, orange color. And from here, no, midtone value started. But it is looking like orange, orange color only. Because of that reason, what I am doing, I am adding the border line first. Okay. And then I'll dip my brush in the water and just I'll pull the color out like this. So that the sharp and hard edges won't be visible. Is that okay? Yes. Yeah. Now what I'm doing? Till here everyone completed? If it is completed, I'll move to the important step. Everyone should observe that step. Okay. So that whatever image, whatever reference you take, same value scale will be applied. Is that okay? So you need to understand the concept first. Okay? Do it. Yes, Palak, do it. Okay. Now what I'll do? See, take dark blue, which is also called as Persian blue. Take that. Take to your palette like this. Dark blue you have to take. Okay. And then if you observe in the reference image, you can see a shadow part, right? This part. You just apply the dark blue like this and mix with the orange. Okay. Shadow part always you have to do with darker tonal value. Okay. With how we will get darker tonal value? If you apply dark blue on the orange, orange color. Okay. You will get dark tonal value. Very easy. Okay. Don't use direct black. Okay. For natural, in nature, it is said that there won't be dark black. Okay. It is a mix of colors. So do like this. So that here it should look dark and which should be mixed with orange. Orange should also be visible properly. Both the things it should be visible, dark and orange. Okay. Like this you have to do. Now how I am holding brush to make this? I am holding free hand, like I am not pressing my brush to the paper. Okay. And freely I am painting. Okay. Don't scribble while painting. Keep in mind. Okay. Yes, it is true that when you start painting, Unknowingly, you start scribbling like this. You should not scribble like this. Okay? Just try to do it with slowly you have to do. Black, I said no. Black in universe. Okay? In nature, in universe, it is said that there won't be dark black. We are working on the natural thing. Isn't it? Orange is the natural thing. Isn't it? We dark color is the mix of colors. It said the dark color like black color is the mix of colors. Okay. See, in your palette, you can see black. Direct black is there. I'll show. This is the direct black. And it is very darker compared to the other colors. If you use this color, you will face two problems. One is the output won't look proper because that color will take all attention of your eyes. One problem. Second problem is it will easily mix with the mid-tonal value. Okay. So we can't see the value scale properly. Okay. In every painting, if you observe any painting, any artist, any painting, if you observe, you have to see the value scale first. Where is the highlight part? Where is the mid-tone part? Where is the darker tonal value? Okay. If you apply direct black, okay, what happened? That we can't see the all these tonal values properly. Our focus will go directly to the shadow part. Okay. It should mix properly. To get that look, to get that intensity, we need to apply or we need to use dark tonal value. Did you understood, Payal? Did you got my point? Okay. Yes. Next, what I'll do here also same process I'll be doing. Okay. Just apply water, clear water here. Apply clear water here. Okay. On the wet surface, start applying the dark yellow. Leave the space for highlight part. Okay. If you are a pencil artist, if you know pencil shading, you might know these parts and all. Why we are leaving highlight, why we leave mid-tone, right? What is a position you might know, isn't it? Okay. So we will complete this painting. Okay. We are moving very slow. So it will take time. I want you to learn concept. So please stay with me. Now I am applying orange. Okay. See here on your right side, there is dark tonal value. Like this. Just pull the color so it will become light. I think you might be getting so many points to learn, right? Isn't it, everyone? You are getting so many points to learn. Okay. Not only this image, you can apply these points or these techniques in in any reference, any still life. Okay. Yes. Now here this area, this orange, na, on the right side, I see little more dark, right? For that, I am using red color to make a borderline like this. Okay. The depth you have to give. To give the depth, okay, we can use red color, direct red color. or you can use crimson, scarlet lake, or you can use light red. Okay, or for making depths, you can use vermilion hue. Is that okay? Okay. On top of this orange also, you need to make some depths. Just make the red color like this. Paint with red color. Okay. Now I am taking burnt sienna, or you can, in normal words, we can call it as brown, light brown you can call, or burnt sienna. Okay. It is very near to the brown color. If you don't understand burnt sienna, it is very near to the brown color. So take brown, light brown. If you don't have brown, like light brown, if you have dark brown, mix dark brown with the white, it will become light. Okay. Now what you have to do? Just add, see here a little bit. You need to add burnt sienna or brown color. I'm not adding complete, in complete circle I'm not adding. I'm adding a very little. Okay, why I'm using this color? Because it will give depth to the object. Okay, to give depth to the object, we need to choose the color properly. Okay, now I'm using dark green on top of this, like this. Okay, and if you observe in reference image, you can see a white shadow, a white shining part, that is bright part you can observe. Okay, that part will be the highlight part, so you should leave that part as white. Did you got this point? Now to make little more depth, if you want to give, take orange again and just add lines like this. Orange color you take, add lines like this. Clean your brush. Okay, and pull the color out like this. Okay, the same step I am doing on this orange also, same step. Okay, that I am taking dark green. Yeah. Okay, and I am using orange. Okay, and then just with the clean brush I am spreading over here like this. You should not leave the lines straight like that. Okay, you need to mix the colors. Okay, now I'm going for the banana part. On top of this banana, it is looking like brown mixed with dark brown and light brown colors. So first I'm applying water to it. Okay, take light brown now and just apply over here. Take light brown and apply completely like this. First layer. Okay, once you applied like this, take dark brown, chocolate brown, or it is called as burnt umber. Okay, take burnt umber or chocolate brown or dark brown and just small strokes you give. Okay, wherever you see the dark tonal value, you just add the dark tonal value like this. Okay, top of this, you can observe the mid-tone values. Okay, like this it is visible. And I'm adding little bit Indian yellow color so that my value scale will look properly. Okay, Now I'm moving to the banana part. For banana, what I'm doing? I'm applying clear water first, like this. Okay. Apply clear water. And once you applied clear water, immediately start adding light yellow color because it is also having the value scale. So we will move with the light yellow color. Okay. Like this. Okay. Now use dark yellow and leave the this part. Leave the highlight part, and around the highlight part this midtone value is visible. So you do the midtone value now. We are making midtone value. Okay. So for dark tone, I am adding little bit dark blue color. Sorry. Okay. Dark blue I am adding here like this. So that the dark tonal value will be visible here. Okay. It is looking little sharp. So just blend it with this, with the first layer and second layer like this. Now take little more dark yellow color and add here so that dark tonal value will be visible. Is that okay? Everyone are following? Now same thing I am repeating here also. Same thing for next banana part. I have taken dark yellow first. I left this highlight part. Okay, wherever the highlight part is visible, I am leaving the highlight parts. To get midtone value, I am using dark yellow color. Okay, it's one information, one announcement for you all that I'm going to start regular classes from July 1st. If anyone are interested, please let us know in the WhatsApp. Okay, we'll be discussing so many fundamentals, concepts of painting and drawing. If you are interested, okay, please let us know. Now I'm adding little green here. Once this artwork is completed, please send your artwork to my WhatsApp number. Okay. Once the artwork is finished, please send this artwork to WhatsApp. Don't forget that. Okay, now it is done. Okay. Inside we can see some dark tonal values. For that I am using dark blue and I am mixing with orange. That I will get dark tone. I am applying here. Yeah, yeah, it requires. Okay. Now I'm moving to the grapes. For grapes, I'm taking crimson color. Okay. And sometimes I'll be using scarlet lake. Now I'm taking crimson color directly. And with on the dry surface, I'm trying to apply the crimson color. Do it, no? Yeah. Do it, do it. Okay. For grapes, no, we will be using crimson color. Okay, in the grapes also you can see the all tonal values like this. Do. Do it. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Do it. Okay. So same crimson color you need to apply for all the grapes. Okay. On the dry surface you need to apply it like this. Same thing you need to apply crimson color. If you don't have crimson color, okay, you can use, yeah, Archana ji, it requires. Okay. You can message in WhatsApp. Okay. There we will be providing you with all curriculum, that is syllabus. Okay. And you can discuss there. Is that okay, Archana ji? Yeah. Same crimson color I am using. If you don't have crimson, if you ask me, ma'am, I don't know what is crimson, use dark pink. In your palette, if you have dark pink, dark rose, use that. Okay. Just I'm making it like this for the orange. Sorry, for the grapes. Okay. Do it like this. Same thing is repeated here. So I'm moving my brush little fast. Okay. Same thing will be repeating. First, you need to apply the color. First, for grapes, what we will do? First, we will apply the colors. Okay. And then we will start giving the depths to the grapes. Is that okay? First, what we'll do? We will apply the color first like this. And then in the second step, we will be doing giving depths. One more question I'll be asking, that whenever you feel bored or whenever you feel like emotional, okay, at that time what drawing or what type of painting you will do? Think it. Whenever you feel bored, whenever you feel emotional, it might be angry, you are crying, okay, what drawing or painting you want to do? Paintings, colors, no? It all related to our emotions. Okay, what artist will tell? All colors. Oh, nice. All colors will show our emotions, right? So you want to draw and paint your emotions? Nice. Your face emotions. Good. So you are actually like bright color landscape. Yeah, that is also a nice idea. Yes. Whenever I feel happy or I feel sad, I like to draw with pencil. Okay, I don't paint anything. I'll simply draw lines, rounds, lines. Okay, so that doodling, flower painting. Yeah, and whenever you go outside, like for example, if you are walking outside, if you observe anything, like in the park, if you go, what makes you feel like, yeah, now I should take pencil and I should sit and draw? What are the objects you want to draw immediately when you see? And have you tried it once? Have you ever tried that? Whenever you go to a park, okay, sometimes we'll feel, no, now if I have pencil, I'll sit and draw this one, right? For artist, it will be like that, right? For me, if I ask me, like if I want to share, I feel like to draw tree because I'm very much surprised. Like whenever light is there, like in the morning times, all leaves will look like green. Okay, I can see all the colors. But in the darkness, we can't see that colors, right? We will see only dark shades. And it feel like black color is there, isn't it? Actually, it is a dark tonal value, right? So difference will be there. When sunlight is there, we can see colors. When darkness is there, we can't see colors, right? Yeah. My friend portrait, Kavya. Nice. So you like your friend a lot. Nice. Now what I'm doing at the edges, I'm applying the dark blue color. For every object, there will be depth. Remember, for every object, there will be depth. With that depth only, it defines the 3D effect, or nowadays it is very popular word, that is realistic effect. Okay, with the depths only we will get that effect. How to add depths? By using dark blue color, dark tonal values and all. It will start giving the depths to your paintings. Okay, now I think we are doing very nice. So please remember, after the this artwork, no, you should share your artwork. Let me see how you have done. Okay. So near to the grapes, which is on one each other, okay, there you need to make it little dark like this. Okay. Now I am applying dark tonal value. Messi, what Messi you are asking? Who is that? Romy, what happened? Ask clearly, no? Rumi, tips. Which tips you want? What type of tips you want? And now what? Now here what I'm doing, this grape's shadow is falling here, which is looking dark. Okay. See, I'm making it dark like this. I'm to get the dark tonal value, what I said, note it down if it is possible. Mix dark blue with orange. Mix dark blue with orange. You will get dark tone value. Okay. Few watercolor artists, what they will do? They will paint impression painting. They won't hold pen brush like this. Okay. And they won't sit on do detailing work and all. In watercolor painting, usually we won't do this. Usually we don't do any detailing work. We will just apply the colors with the impression. It should look like that. Okay, impression art will say. Okay, but now what I'm doing, I'm trying to give detailings. Okay, it will be differ from artist to artist. How they will think, how they will see. So that only in the class first, what I said, every art is a masterpiece. Okay, you need to practice more. Till where we left here, Deepa is asking about tips. What tips you want? Which type of tips you want? Okay. Now for the stem part, I'm directly using green. Okay. In the reference, if you see, it is mix of yellow, okay, and green. But I will use directly green because I already applied this dark tonal value, right? So if I apply yellow, no, it will get mixed up with that color. Okay. And that output won't look proper. So I am using dark green directly. This one, make it better. You sit and do for 2 to 3 days. Slowly you do. It will start looking better. Okay. Because I'm moving my brush like this. After the class, what you do, you just sit. Okay. Take the reference again. Again draw. Take 2 to 3 days or 4 days or 1 week. Do it again. Is that okay? Deepa, did you got the answer? Now what I'll do, I'll take my one more brush, that is 8 number brush. I'll be adding the background. So for adding background, I'll apply clear water. Okay, here it is looking like it is resting on the table. Okay, and it is looking brown. Down part it is looking brown where the bowl is kept. Okay, so we'll make it brown so that the shadow will be visible very nicely. It will come out very nicely. Okay, so just apply water like this to complete surface, white surface. Grapes, that only I'm telling. Now you got to know the value scale, right? So what you do after the class, again take the reference image which I sent to you. Sit for 2 to 3 days, take time. If you want to take more, you take more time and do it again. Okay, then only you will get. within 1 day, within 1 hour, 1.5 hours, you won't get the result. Now with the brush, I am doing this brown part. This bowl is actually looking half white. So let me finish this background. I am not getting into the detailing part now. For the background, I am just applying the first colors. Okay. First layer, sorry. First layer I am applying like this. Or you can do one thing, Deepa. You can send your artwork to me. Okay. So that let me also see what you did. Which part you didn't understood. Let me also see. Okay. And remember, everyone remember, every art is, you should respect every art. Okay. It is not like that this art is not good, that art is not good. No. Art comes from the human brain, the level of understanding, the level of observation. So you should respect the artist. When you are learning art, no, we will color what you asked, we will color the bowl or not. Actually, it is looking half white. Okay, let me finish this part. Okay, I am just giving impression here for the background, quick impression. And this side, some shadow part is there. For that, I am using what I am using for shadow part. I said already what we should use, dark blue. Okay, and it is already brown. If you use dark blue, okay, it will get dark tonal value. And this side for the orange also, there is a shadow. Shadow is visible for the orange. So do that shadow part with the dark blue like this. Okay, just give the impression that it is having some shadow. Did you got the point, everyone? Now for the background, this part, I'll again apply the water because it got dried, no? So I am applying the water. But be careful, it should not get mixed up with the colors. Okay, so be careful and apply the water. Take sky blue, just let it flow like this. Okay, because here we used yellow, okay, dark yellow, orange and all we used. It make contrast. Okay, so for that reason, I am taking sky blue. If you want, you can take this darker tonal value also. If you want. If you don't want, if you are okay with this sky blue, leave it that. Okay. So I feel this will be the contrast and it will look more appealing to eyes. So that only I am using sky blue. And that also it should be very light. Okay. So just apply like this. Wherever you need to do the borders of the other painting, you need to do it slowly so that it should not get mixed up with the other colors. If it get mixed up with the other color, what happen? Output will get changed. Okay. So applying background depends upon two techniques. Okay. One technique what usually artist will do after painting the objects. Okay. They will start applying the background. One method, that is one method. And one more method, that when they copy from direct reference, if they are copying direct reference, okay, I don't say copying, if they are taking direct reference, okay, they will apply first background and they will go to the object. Okay, that is the process. You can choose any process if you want. So for the background, no, I'm not moving with the reference image. I'm applying what I feel it look good. Okay, I have chosen my own color. I'm not depending upon the reference for the background color. Only I have taken the shadow part. Okay, done. Now for the bowl, it is looking some cream color, light white color. Okay, for that time, what I'll do, I'll take white. Okay, I'll apply white here. First, what I'll do, I'll take white. Okay, I'm using direct white. Okay, I'll apply direct white here. Sorry, let me add some water. First, we need to apply white and then we need to see the value scale. What I said, value scale. In every object, there will be value scale. Even in the live drawing, live painting, if you are interested, live painting, you take pencil, paper and sit in the garden or park, you observe the value scale. Okay. Now, after this, what I'll do, here I can see some darkness, that is dark tonal value is visible. For that, I'll be changing my brush number 6. I'll change my brush and I'll take brush number 6. Down here, you can see some shadow part. Okay. So just add shadow and this part is also having some shadow over here. So add that and just take orange. On top of this, add orange also so that shadow will sit. Take white and add the white part. Okay. Now just take dark blue. Okay. Near this, near to the bowl. Okay. This part. It is looking like little shadow is there. Okay. For that reason, I am adding dark blue like this. Okay. And add little orange to it. Very little orange. Okay. Like this. And after adding this, what you have to do? Clean the brush. Just pull the color like this. So it is not completely white, right? It is having some shadows. So that shadows we are adding like this. Okay. Now for the designing, here some designing part is there. We will leave the designing part and we'll just concentrate on the dark tonal value. For that, I am adding, getting dark tone and just I'm trying to apply over here. Okay. And just I'm moving brush down like this because from here shadow is there. If you observe it properly, shadow part is there, right? So just that shadow part you have to do. And this side is looking little more dark. Okay. And just add water and try to blend like this. Okay. Now again you take dark blue. Very slowly you make one line, curve line. Okay, and clean your brush properly. Just make it like this. So here you can see here sharp edges are visible, right? To get rid of that thing, you need to take your bigger number brush, that is 8 number brush. Okay, dip it in the water and apply the clear water. Just I'm doing masking or some glazing technique I am using with water itself. Okay, because I don't want it to be complete white. Okay, see, our eyes will manipulate us that we should think that it is looking white. In in real it is not looking white, right? So for this blue color I'm just adding orange so that that shadow will look little more darker. Okay, see, like this. And here also some blue mixed is there, blue is visible here. I'm using dark blue so that it get mixed up with the orange also, so it will give some 3D effect. Okay, and near to the banana there is a shadow. For shadow again I am following the same step. I am using dark tonal value to make the shadow like this. Okay, and now uh, one more step is there here. Hmm, like this. I have changed little changes I did for the bowl, and I kept the value scale like that. I didn't change any value scale. Okay, only the shape I changed. You can do because in the portrait, no, we don't have that much freedom to change anything. Okay, the person should look like that only, how he look in real. But in uh, in this still life, when we choose this type of painting, we can change. Even in landscape also we do. Okay, we will put our artistic thinking and all we will put. Okay, so I think I have almost done. If you want to do some more things, if you want to observe some more things, and if you want to do what you have to do, let it dry completely. Okay, let it dry completely. Afterwards, again take the reference image. Wherever you see the darker values, you just keep on applying. Okay, so that it will start looking real. Is that okay? And that shine will come. So till here, anyone is having any questions? Let me know. And please share your artwork to my WhatsApp number. Please share your artwork after the class. Okay. If you have any questions to ask, you can ask. Okay. So I'm just making some touch-ups here, or I'm adding little depths over the for the grapes. Okay. And wherever the darker shade is there, there and all I'm applying darker blue. Okay. And I'm just mixing this with crimson color. If you observe in the reference image, no, there you can see few grapes are looking violet color. Okay, don't use violet color directly. Go with dark blue. Okay. We won't use any direct colors. We don't use any direct colors in the real world. Okay. For cartoon world and all, you can use direct colors. Okay. For real world, real images, you need to go with mixing different types of colors. Then only it will look like this. It will come out. And I'm just making few depths so that I can cover the reference image also. So I'm doing this. If you want, you can do. If you don't want, if you want to leave like that, let it be. Okay. And you can. Okay. One more step I missed. Let me tell. Okay. Once artwork completed, okay, don't take immediately this step. Okay. If you take immediately, what happens? Paper will get spoiled. Okay. So let it dry completely. Afterwards, you can take. Backside of this bowl, there is some shadow part is there. So that one you can add. So if you have any questions, please ask. If you have any questions, please ask. You can type it in the chat. Okay. If you have any questions, please ask. Yeah. Once artwork is done, please mention your name, art by your name. If it is Deepa, art by Deepa. If it is Romi, art by Romi, like that, you should mention your own names. Okay? You are all are artists. So you need to mention your name. Kavya. Yes, Kavya, tell ma. You can directly type if you have any questions. Oh, you have sent after the class, I'll see. Okay, Kavya. Where you have sent? I'm unable to see the pic. Okay, let it be. After the class, I'll see Kavya. Okay? Yeah. Slowly you make, try to make and do it and send it. Okay, Jasirat? Jasmith. Jasmith. Okay, Jasmith. Try to make. Okay. And try to send. Okay. Yeah. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask. Not, don't type it in the chat, art by Kavya. No, don't type like that. On the, on this artwork, no, on your right side, write with pencils, small letters or big letters, art by Kavya like that. Okay. Afterwards, you take picture and send it to my WhatsApp number. Is that okay? Yeah, got it. Good. Very good. Okay. Still, if you have any questions, please type it in the chat. We can discuss for 5 to 10 minutes. After that, we will conclude our session. Is that okay for you all? Okay. Please type it in the chat. How was the session? Have you enjoyed the session? Have you learned any concept which is useful to you? Have you felt is it useful to you or not? Please type it in the chat. Whoever are there. Do you got any concept? Got to know any concept? Um, Shrija said, "Thank you for the amazing session. I have learned about concept of colors. It was informative. Thank you, Shrija. Thank you so much." Archana, do you also teach for oil pastels or pencil colors? As of now, no. I'll take watercolors and acrylic paintings and pencil drawing, shading part. Okay. Acrylic on the canvas, watercolor painting on 300 GSM. Thank you. Mistakes? I don't tell it is mistakes. I'll mention some improvement points. Is that okay, Kavya? In art, there won't be any mistake. It comes and it specifies, it tells about your brain, like how you are thinking when you are painting. Is that okay, Kavya? Yeah, I'll tell. I don't use word mistakes. In every art, there won't be mistakes. Okay. Nitya said, very nice session, learned a lot. Thank you, Nitya. Thank you so much. What happened, Kavya? You have done any mistake? Why you are so obsessed? If you know what you didn't, what you done, you just do it again. Okay? Okay, Kavya? Someone has sent, but they didn't mention their name. Please try to mention your name, art by and your name. And it is looking really nice. Brush strokes in an artistic way they did. Really nice. Good. Please, others, please send. Sudarshan, you did really nice. Sudarshan, very nice. Okay. Can we conclude the session now? Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care. Good night. Learn more. Okay. Apply all this concept. Take another reference image and apply. Try to apply all the concept over there. Okay. Bye, Shrija. Bye, Kavya. Yes, I'm going to end the session now. Conclude the session now.